Assalamu alaikum, barkamu da sake saduwa kan wannan shiri gidan Kawa. Ni ne naku Fati White tare da ni Aishatu Umar Sanda wanda kuka fi sani da Hajja Korola di Tundra da kuma Salmalad Mutawakil. In kuna kallon mu kan Facebook, yankuri ku follow page mu on Facebook, kuma kan YouTube kun ku stream at Baina TV. And on Instagram, you can follow us at Baina TV. And on Twitter, we are at Baina Media. Yankri, do follow and like our pages. Kuma ku comment. Kan yo one shirin. Before that, our makeup is by Finesse Glam.
Yeah.
Tana Medina yellow signboard.
Yeah.
As today, our topic for today, we batun self-love. What we know about self-love, why we need to self-love, and how we self-love ourselves. It's not actually self-love. What do we understand by self-love? Meaning is self-love.
Self-love, appreciating yourself.
What do you mean by appreciating yourself?
Know who you are, and then know that this is who I am, this is what I want to do, this is who I want to be, and then love that particular person.
It's like my day self-love. So kai shine ka appreciate ka daraja kanka ka so kanka. Okay.
Basically managan, that's what self-love is. Ka accept mistakes in ka, your past, your present, where your possible future could be. Accept everything, like, hey, kominki, ki yada kamai, ki akanga ki. Then you accept yourself. And when you accept it, shake your fire so kanki, and they come at so kanki. Because at the end of the day, iki ba ki so kanki ba, what is so ki? Like, I don't know.
She just said it's so simple. Like, ba ki so kanki ba, what is so ki? I mean, what is so ki ba ki so kanki ba? And Yankri, just stay, don't change, don't stay tuned. Facebook, Baina TV. On YouTube, we are at Baina Media, Baina TV. Esa, muka check mon song kai about self-love. Kuna gan kamade, how we look, our makeover, our yenda muke shiri, ko kuma yenda muke relate da mutane, ko mutane da muke haraka da su. In our influence the whole process or whatever self-love is.
For me personally, I feel like before you can even know the kind of makeup look to go for, the kind of dresses you go for, who to associate yourself with, if you know yourself, if like kinzama kanki kinna zonega bamudubi kinduba, okay lad, kikega, kidogwani, kinada jiki, kinada kumatu. Akanga kike alinki kina fushi da sauri amma kina da ankuri kuma kina tanya mutane kina yin akana kike. So now I know how I look, like I've appreciated myself for how I look. I have checked my character. I know, okay, in certain aspects of myself I'm bad, some parts I'm good. I know all this. Then I put all together and be like, okay, this is who you are. Okay, these are your strengths, your weakness. Now for your weakness, mezaki can improve kanki.
No, so let's not go jump the gun. I'm gonna check my okay. So before that machidato to self-love kanta, that was so kanta. She first has to understand herself.
Exactly.
Then before appearance, makeover, her dress, even in the take it come into place. So for the first step about self-love is understanding who you are.
Yes.
Before you self-love.
Exactly.
Aisha.
So with the self-love, I want to use myself as an example. I used to be someone that I think about what people say a lot. So when I want to do something and people are like, this thing, you can't do it, is this, is that, I give up. So when I started the Ghana Institute University, then I was like, no, this thing that I'm doing, it's not helping me. So let me just know who I am, what I want to do, who I want to be. Then I know what to do. So I sat down, as she said, your strengths and your weaknesses. So I realized that with my weaknesses, I can't be with some particular group of people because I know that sometimes I get angry so easily, mood swings. And if this particular person can't appreciate me at that particular time, I can't be with you. So when I started this sex education on my YouTube channel, there was a friend who insulted me and insulted my dad. But it didn't make me stop what I was doing. I continued because people were messaging me and telling me that what I'm doing is helping them. Married men and then married women, they were telling me that it's helping them. They don't know this, they don't know that, but they are understanding what I'm trying to say. So you see, with this self-love, if I didn't know that this is who I want to be, this is what I want, I wouldn't have continued.
It's like if without self-love, like is my son who you associate.
Yeah, like
everyone, Kawa is your friend. Back you tell Kamade, it's like you cannot accept any other person. There is no limit. You just accommodate everyone.
Yeah. It's about energy. The energy you give is the energy you get. So if you are surrounded by people and the only energy they have is bad,
cut them off.
It influences you. Eventually you also start doing bad.
Yes.
That's why they say show me your friend, let me show your character, right? But if you know that so I like to read, but the people I'm with right now in my life, none of them read. They don't know any book. Like if I try to bring any conversation, they're like, oh, like so you when you identify that about yourself, then you distance yourself.
That's all.
You can still be friends. By your friendship, you have to understand the level of friendship you are going to have. Like we have friends and we have friends.
She also
so you need to know the difference between who my friend is and who my friend is.
And all this come into place when you self-love.
Yes.
Not just first
self-love.
Like it's like before you even love yourself, you need to know yourself. So if you know yourself and you've accepted yourself, loving yourself is easy.
Yes.
But if you don't really know yourself,
you can't.
And you are trying to love yourself back, you see somebody wearing something like like you don't know what you want. So everything else somebody is saying, like everything else you see somebody wearing or someone doing, you feel like you can, like you should be doing that. Because you don't know yourself, you're putting yourself in a situation that at the end of the day, it will backfire and hurt you in the process.
Sometimes they know themselves, but they don't appreciate who they are. Yeah. That's another problem.
Self-love leads to self-appreciation.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. It's an Indian machine. Kinsan kanki. Kinsan kina son kanki. And in the kin so kanki, yak madaki appreciate abin the kiki. So without appreciating yourself,
you can't
love yourself.
And also, if you don't appreciate yourself enough, somebody wouldn't appreciate you for you.
Exactly.
And it goes like it goes not just like it goes across all sorts of relationship, work, family, like love relationship. Like if you know yourself, you love yourself and you appreciate yourself, that energy projects. So if somebody is there somewhere, grandpa, the person has no, like when the person see you, they'll be like, okay, Mduranga, like, okay, that's such come take it.
Yes.
Because what? You are not in doubt.
Yes.
That way, even if a guy stops you to talk to you and he's saying something that you know that you are worth more than that, and he's talking basa to you, you know when to step out of that environment because you know yourself, you know your worth. Like it's like, hey, not a sada with what I've been through.
I've been there, sir. Akmate actually yari machi kana self-love contact because the moment in the yari machi kina song kanki in the first place in I've been the day before when you did chede make you one up. Making you think twice about I've been the day. So but I've been there kind of kike carry kanki kind of kike and I was like okay one guy be no matter she won't tolerate it. Kokma, this is the kind of person that but it depend on other people in order to be to get any acceptance from anybody. That's one thing about self-love. It's an India check moyari mochi. kisan kamar you're confident enough. Kisan, okay, so before this person will do this to, or before anything happens to me, or even before I do anything, or before anything comes to me, I know that now I'm capable of doing that particular thing. And I help others even get to even appreciate who you are, and get to know that, okay, this is someone that we can trust with this thing.
Yeah. And one thing too is that in the process of loving yourself, don't forget the people around you. Because one, yeah, you may love yourself, you may know your worth, you may know what you deserve, but other people may not know that. So it is part of your duty to educate people. If like the person, so long as the person wants to be in your life, you tell the person, okay, I won't look at you, I need time for myself. It's like if you have a problem at that moment, don't call me. Let me get this time that I want for myself. When I'm strong enough, I can help you with whatever you want to do. And that's the same way that if you need help, just because you love yourself, you know who you are and what, that doesn't mean come on by. You can assume help. You don't ask for it. Ask for it. It's all part of loving yourself. Because if you know that, hey, I've been a bnika as a na need one as our. Oh, Aisha, yankore, banya binga tanyeni. You are reducing the burden of yourself.
You know when to ask for help.
Yes, it's very important because mostly like say come on, okay, soon like soon a level I can go. When you're at that level, but even if you need help and you're on top of your game and you need help, well, it doesn't take away from you, it doesn't take your strength, it rather shows how confident you are in yourself and your people, that you know that, hey, if I'm in help, I know I have people.
And you should know the people you'd ask for help from.
Okay, if you just tune in, you're watching us on Facebook at Baina TV. You can also stream on Baina TV. Please do go on our Instagram page and Twitter to follow and like. And don't forget to comment. Getting back to the conversation, it's a Kawa Kunangan Kamam. Before, no, Mesa Yari Machi, Ikmatata self-love in a relationship.
Okay.
Like
in a relationship.
It will make her appreciate herself. She did about her courage. Tayata Sankama Wangangan the Dan into relationship with him in the. Do I really like him this particular way? If in I when I'm back the courage in the back here Kimagana the Shiki Cheme come on Wangangan the King Baki soon is a very Wangangan de king kina so a continue. Can you understand? It's I'm back the one courage, the one self appreciation. You can't you just can't be in a relationship.
And also like if before you go into that relationship, if you know what you want, you know what you need, and you let him know, come on back, okay, this is me. At a point in time, I need a shoulder to cry on. At a point in time, I just need somebody to hold my hand. At a point in time, I need you to what? Fall back. Let me be me. You explain all these things to him.
It's like before relationship, no, either the sorry the would-be guy or would it be whoever she's going to have a relationship with. It doesn't have to be I check my day so yes case but then yak mata macheta son come I've been this she's going for this particular person. It's this is why he's coming in, and these are the things about him that I'm okay with. These are things that I wouldn't be okay with.
For me, I believe that no matter duka, like not even matter, even everybody, we have a list of things that we want and we don't like, things that we hate, things that we love. We all have it. So even with your brother, with your sister, with your distant, like you have to let the person know, come on back. I can say bonson.
I'm have mata kisan come on back. No mache. Bakeki boy, ko even as yari mache. Bakeki depend can wani to be happy.
Oh
Jin dadinki, rayuwanki, whatever that happens to your life, it not depend kanki. That's the reason why yakamata you should self-love.
Yes.
But if like is saying that ki make kanki happy ba, like saying when to fall on someone ba, like saying you have to be less dependent on people. Yak matter and yeah, it's difficult. I check even for instance, kina the toxic traits. Yeah, boy, you use that toxic traits in the kikirashina. King Kawa one toxic traits into your relationship and when it affects your people. It's you need to self-love yourself. So this toxic traits and you can do away with it. Even someone like a sunny, okay, there's someone I want to be with. When you self-love yourself, then the person will learn to say that, okay, I've been the kicker go through Kega. Let me help you come out from it. I'm in the first place, but appreciate who you are, but it's some your lows, your highs, but it's some whatever you are going through, it's very difficult for you to have someone close to you. For you to have someone to love you and have something healthy with you.
The thing is, before you push yourself to go to this stage, like, okay, I'm in this stage of my life, before I go here, it's a journey, right? You should know, come on back. Even if you have this toxic trait that you say no, before Mampo, you go into anything, you should start working on yourself. Sometimes you can't finish working on yourself alone.
Yes.
You start, but you definitely need somebody to help you complete. So no, like that's what I'm saying. Like you should know when to ask for help. You should know, come on back. Okay, Naiko Karina Zonanga, I'm about you move on. Help me move on. And sometimes too, some are lucky to have spouse that are willing to help, spouse that are open to the idea of helping. Some too, they don't know that you need help because you don't mention it. You see that then? So for your own mental health, for your own well-being, you need to be talking about it. Sorry, it's difficult, but you have to try. Even if you can't say it to your partner, write it down. It's like the moment it's in your heart, it's in your mind, it weighs you down. It's
a opening, magana. And I think one of there's issues that we have as Yara matter is because Bamyam me magana, Bamyam will speak up. You have not been expressive. Yakamata chi. Even if Bam someone even our parents, but we should have one that mukatan come on bam. Me and Mutim was on or in this person. Call me on Muzona that Meshinga and me and open up for the machine. I've been the go through Kega. And that's one beauty about self-love. Because in there I check mom, can understand come on back. You can go through Masalanga and can't for the one kaza. I've been the go through Kega. But make take for the Kawa, everyone takes on a check my now go to Abinga and
you have specific people.
I could wonder kid machine kuna that were non-bond. It's a take approach machine. This Masalan, even self-love, you can even help let one a tenyeki for you to love yourself. Like in guiding you, not for you to do it. Somehow in guiding you, yes. Guide you to do it because motivation. Because more come on the inspiration, more come on the motivation. I mean the very kebamo boost. And before you would even when you're in a relationship with someone, which are years old when independent, and that's later we'll talk about how we can be self-love for people to even appreciate this whole conversation. So but in the like is self-love kanki. You can love someone better.
Yes.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
In back is so kanki. It will be difficult to change even yanki for you to love them.
Even it will be hard for the person to even love you right.
Yeah.
Because if you don't know where you stand, the person is trying to like maybe machine also a same gift. So machine also do something nice for you. I don't like you are making it hard for the person to
love you.
Like you see that thing. But if you know yourself and you know come on back, okay. Once in a while, I want to be pampered. You let the person know, come back. Hey,
once in a while, you love food.
It's like if the quarter like you call one if the map is like, oh, this week my sister has has helped out in the house a lot. Let me do something for her. So if there's Kawa, oh, Kanwana, Karibi, even with that one crampa, it makes you feel like yes, okay, so my efforts is being appreciated. But if It's a so.
Keka inkima, but I appreciate being a kiki ba. And you know, I think it's because Bob machine but appreciate I'm taking but Ama is because she's not contributing or she doesn't contribute. It's a come on for instance, can I go check my Gidan? Back you call me. Or not let me even use a relationship. In a relationship, you are much. You are not contributing anything into the relationship. How do you get appreciated in the relationship? So but in the couldn't tired the one and all the time machine ke buyer. All the time in machine ma is advice. Machine ke being she the person because machine no in like my day. At the end of the day, if I'm going through something, no not for the matter. She has nothing to tell me. Even if like can't understand can these are my strengths, these are my weakness. Okay, when it comes to business, but the strength in business is my low. I'm a machine as a command in your zone check madam. Aisha Kola when Ike, I'm going through this and this. Couldn't also come up with this and this. Even if you're not business minded, I could one on that cake you fed me. Yeah, boost me, and that's a contribution. No matter how little you are contributing to the relationship. And this is all about self love because in Baki love can Baki discover can kiba. And in Baki boy machine has son come on bar in Abin the Kiki and Duka. Kema, these are your strengths, these are your weakness. You can also contribute into that relationship now. Yeah, it's difficult. Machine appreciate and Abin the Kiki.
Contribution is in so many ways as well.
Yeah, it's not just about giving. Like, I've been like sometimes all the person need for you to
is listening here.
I'm here for you. You got this. That's all. That's it. That's the only thing the person. Like sometimes.
And
all the
person for someone. And so how? Yeah, that can expect come on. You just be there and machine now. The person I mean the machine can expect from you is just that's your mind. When you kill the kinky, you feel insecure about yourself.
See, like
you don't love yourself. You don't trust your instincts.
I get that too, but Fati, sometimes you just have to fake it till you make it. See. We all don't really know ourselves very well.
How do you fake it?
Let me finish. You see, there's this I learned it in PR, Johari's box. There's a part like as a person you have 4 parts. One part that is known to you. One part that everybody think it is you. Okay. There is one part that is unknown to you. There's one part too. I don't remember that part. There is one part when I remember I'll say. But the unknown part, no. It only comes, like you only get to know that about yourself when you are in that situation. I get it. So every day we keep discovering something new about ourselves. Yeah. So if you meet somebody, you know on your own this is who you are. But with this person, how are you?
You're able to change. You're supposed to be. You can be dynamic. You can be flexible.
Exactly. Sometimes the best way to know that, like somebody can be like, okay, it's ikina nanshe wanezo che ya kanga exactly. I can tell the person as right now as I'm sitting here, this is what I think I will do. But when I'm in that situation,
you wouldn't know.
You see that
anything can happen.
Exactly. It's sometimes when you get yourself involved in a new relationship. And you are like, whilst you and the person are talking, you should be picking up certain things.
Yeah.
Like you should know that, like if you pass 1 month talking on phone, interacting in person, you should know the person's tone. So if one day you and the person are talking and the tone changes, you like it should click in your mind. Okay, something
exactly. Somewhere.
And some people they don't just talk about it right away. Yeah. They'll hollow inside the problem or
no, come on that. You see, that's I mean there's no come on because in the K for instance, come on when you machine has come on they go through any situation, machine openly be for you are. It'll take time before the machine open up. When you come on, be a for you are, and at the end of the day, sort out Magana and she and you fake it. And you won't get to know.
Yeah.
It's there's a situation where in the case, you see that's when I make about some contributive factor in a relationship for a young girl come on back. In the case relationship, you're only there because financial assistance. Kede kuluna kine Kizoki magana deal, and he should listen to it. Ama, even if like his son come on, and you know, society more, mother to open up a lot. It's a ama you should be able to. It's not come day, but cooling cause you just rattle over. At least in kuna magana, you should acquire things that you could say. No matter situation they can, even if at that point he's not going to that ama. Later he's in a situation. Yet too I've been the kataba for the money some time back. Yeah, you me a pickup. A check my okay, he'll be fine. You'll feel fine.
Yeah.
And that's one thing about because thinking of self-love, trust me, you always want to be, you want to be better than yourself.
Yeah.
And also,
You want to
if you are self-loving yourself, it makes it easy for you to like understand somebody else's point of view. Because at the end of the day, I'm loving myself. She's loving herself. You are loving yourself.
We are all loving ourselves.
We are all loving ourselves. So if the person is in a situation and she lets you know, coming back, hey, I'm not feeling okay, you know you need to step back because you know that if you are also in that situation, you expect her to step back. So in loving yourself, it allows you to appreciate others.
That's why they say everyone is entitled to their own opinions. So me, when you are doing something and then you say this, and I'm also saying the other side, I don't feel what you are saying is useless. I feel because you love yourself, this is what you think the thing is supposed to be. And because I also love myself, this is how I also expect the thing to be. You understand? So we are all loving ourselves, but that doesn't mean that if we are going the wrong way, we shouldn't be corrected.
Yeah.
You understand? Yeah.
And also, it's all about perspectives. From your side, it looks this way. From my side, it looks that way.
Definitely.
We just have to find a way to come into the middle and make it work for everybody.
That is when tolerance comes in.
Exactly. Because I've been in a situation where I like, because I'm very passionate about it, I want everybody to be on that level as me. And it's like, it's not working. So when I found out that, okay, lad, just because your emotions are high and somebody doesn't mean it's the same. Like, it's the same journey, but for the rabbit, he gets there faster. The tortoise, it takes a while.
Yeah.
So that's how, like, I've sagged my mind coming back. Maybe the pace at which I do things is not the same pace at which somebody else does something. So I wouldn't...
It's our normal should say that when you appreciate your pace, in a berry, I've been the care around you, be down
at all.
No,
it doesn't at because
all.
Back you feel pressure now.
Yeah. We're not unnecessary pressure on them.
Unnecessary pressure on them. And you see, this self-love and I go beyond what people have been think about the whole because in Kagan come on in the kika appreciates kanki kicking our self-love kanki. Back people have been the one
anything you want to do, you go for it. You don't wait for somebody to tell you. Like, forget it.
She 10, 29.
I've been the can make you comfortable.
That's what you should do.
Back here, I've been there because when you are, even if I've been here making you uncomfortable because
somebody
no, you wouldn't do that. You don't do it. Kin love because kin appreciate the situation you are in. And your own psychological makeup, your appearance. It's I've been the kid that is I've been the minister. The same thing. No. Like
got a cuff and I can go.
It's a whole different thing.
You know what you want, so you know what to do.
Please, if you just join us, Kuna Kalomoka on Facebook at Baina TV. Yeah, and follow us. Baina TV, and aside following you should like, comment more some musa been the quick think about conversation
sure.
Join the conversation. Muna some every single thing that you have to say about self-love. As a young girl, make come out that come out the self-love contact. Please, I'm waiting for your comments and about self-love. Back to self-love. Me batun what we understand by self-love. Me batun why we need to self-love. The huge one. No. How do we self-love? How do we self-love?
Okay.
Like Aisha, let me say this. It doesn't just happen in a day. Baki kwana, as you don't sleep as insecure lad, scared lad, check that shit. Ooh, confidence lad. Oh no. It takes a while.
Yeah.
it takes working on yourself. It takes knowing yourself.
Yes.
It takes listening to people. Like if somebody has any criticism to give to you, the person say, don't take it at heart. That's what the person see. You hear it. Okay, fine. So this is what this person think I am. How can I make myself better? You know, you are like, Kisa Kamamba, your talk, yeah, like magana, be the daddy sometimes. So sometimes you need to fall back. Then be okay.
You understand? Ki gyara yanda kike yi, kanda
Exactly.
ke magana, everything that kike kuma, the people are saying that is negative about
Exactly.
you.
You turn the negative into positives.
Okay, Aisha.
You have to know yourself. Then you understand yourself. You appreciate yourself and stop. Like, don't ever compare yourself with anyone.
No.
Don't say what this one is doing, I have to do it and do it better. You are your own version. The person is their own version. So you do your own differently. The person is doing their own differently. At the end, we all want to be good. And what other people to say, don't let it bother you. Don't let it affect you. Don't let it touch your skin.
It's like
No, that what she said, the last part, no, it's not easy.
Yeah.
Definitely, you are human. But somebody will say something, it will touch you. But It's
I've been the in the kina so inki self-love kanki as yari mache from I've been the co-letter for the and Selma. Where come on, yakmata ki appreciate kanki. Before that ki appreciate kanki kuma yakmata
accept yourself.
In accepting yourself, you have to know yourself. Ya kamata kina nan because mu duka aka ce kowane mutum tara ne, especially when it comes to a girl where kowane mace tara ne 9. Isa with ya kamata ki san kama de ba ki cika ba, you are not perfect.
Oh yeah.
You should
that's
love
when you are knowing yourself.
Knowing yourself, you are not perfect. Ba ki everything. You can be all round though at times. You are not perfect. You should learn to accept mistakes. In kin kuskure ki san kama na kuskure and normal ne.
Yeah.
Ki mistake.
Yeah.
Ba big deal bane because even in there that mutum ba mu mistake. That dunya nga de bon saying
that. Yeah, and if you don't make mistakes, you don't learn at all.
Back you learn. As yari mache in kin son ki self love kan ki san kama de it's normal ki make mistake kuma ka make mistake ki accept kama de okay wanga mistake ne sai yanzu bari koyu bari learn bari duba ya dan gyara abin da nake
define you like better yourself.
That's all.
Kuma as in self love kuma you shouldn't be ache kake jira for external validation all the time.
No.
Kama ache kina nan kullun kina jiran wani ka zai ce miki kama
yace
abin ga cimin da yake yayi ko dai kin zana abu kin aiki kin dunki kin wani abu da kina jiran kunyo a ce miki ma dai abin ga yayi kyau. Sometimes the best compliment is
it's kind of like for
pushing
yeah, but don't like sometimes you
shouldn't depend
yourself.
On it.
Look at yourself and wow lad. Hey, yeah, they can chili. Mashallah. Then you move.
Exactly. So yakmata check waki. Even you can take decisions. You should yakmata can stick to abin that I decide on. Kaki jira for external validation for you to check man. Oh, abin that I decide can get is good. I'm making the right choices. Because if you don't make, you have to accept command all the choices that you make as a woman. It's part of development. Kina. So you can make mistakes.
Yeah.
It's okay for you to make mistakes. And even as dependence, you shouldn't be overly dependent on people, especially in relationship. In a very guy nana feel
she's in for just money.
But not even about the money. Without care, without
you
call me. You see, and in there you are able to command that I this thing for yourself. In Baina, she can do this.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's all about you self-loving yourself.
It's all about, and that there's this thing that I saw is like you can be independent and be spoiled at the same time. You be in the sport. So, yeah. Allow yourself to be that.
So you should you should reduce dependence on people, but it or not because yeah, matter when so about them, it's understandable.
Oh, it is necessary. No, it is necessary.
It's
To be
okay.
pampered and stuff.
And I don't want to end the show today because I really enjoyed the conversation.
Oh yeah.
About self-love from the beginning. When check on self-love before key self-love, you have to self-discover yourself. You have to learn to appreciate being there who you are, and kuma as you much ki love cranky so cranky. Inking of course kina bad energy that kike put out there is been the day come back to you. It's in the back love cranky. When you be loving key in the back kina how do I say it? There are a lot of things that go when it comes to self-love. It's as please after this show you should kizona
don't compare.
Yeah.
Kizona
Get yourself a mantra, something to tell yourself every day. You wake up in the morning, you are alive, you have a chance to be better. You can do better. Like you can do better than what you did yesterday. You have like you are alive.
Exactly.
Alhamdulillah. I'm good.
Okay.
Like then keep moving. Like you keep telling yourself, if you find yourself stuck in a situation that be like, lad, you are good. Allah got you. Then you move.
Exactly.
Like, keep moving.
Please, when you are going to self-love after this program, you don't understand can you come on. These are my weaknesses. These are my strengths. This is how I can then so kind to make myself a better person. It's so people to appreciate me for who I am. And I don't want to end it, but I have to end it for the second time. So please, Yankri, Kuna, this is your show, Gidan Kawa on Baina TV. Tare da Nini, Aisha Korola, then Selma Lad, Nini Naku Fatima Abubakar White, and kudos. No, before I even give a shout out to producers, someone quick one on sensors. Yeah, it's 2021 sensor. Yeah, much you may check my EI kisu son kamade. Dai kidaya. It's a yakmata super akidia so accountant. So it's very important to the Muslim population in our country for decision making. That's my homework too. This is my homework for Kawaina. And if you are watching us on Facebook at Baina TV. On Twitter, we are at Baina Media. On Instagram is Baina TV. You can also stream later after this show. Can you stream on YouTube at Baina TV? And our executive producer, kudos our executive producer, Abdulrahman Ali. Kuma producers, and we have our co-producers, Ijara Chan, Ijara Lahi, and Swad Yakub. And to all the crew, we say thank you. Stay tuned and catch up with you next week. Baina TV, connected to your world.